What if I told you Saturn is losing its famous rings right now, and you can see the evidence in your lifetime? Let's blow your mind. Saturn's rings are stunning, but they're not forever. Astronomers have discovered that the rings are actually raining down onto Saturn, a phenomenon called ring rain. Tiny icy particles from the rings get pulled in by Saturn's gravity, then vaporize in the planet's upper atmosphere. It's like a slow cosmic waterfall. Here's the wild part. NASA estimates the rings could disappear in roughly 100 to 300 million years. That sounds far away, but in cosmic time, it's like next week. The rings you see in telescope photos are a temporary feature in the long life of a planet that's over 4.5 billion years old. How do we know this is happening? The Cassini spacecraft, which orbited Saturn from 2004 to 2017, flew through the gap between Saturn and its rings during its grand finale. Cassini measured how much material was falling into the planet and found that tons of ring particles are being lost every second. Scientists detected water and organic molecules streaming into Saturn's atmosphere, confirming the ring rain. NASA later described it as a faster drain than expected. What are Saturn's rings made of anyway? Mostly water ice, with pieces ranging from dust-sized grains to boulders as big as houses. They're bright because ice reflects sunlight, which is why Saturn's rings pop so dramatically in photos. But sunlight is also part of what's destroying them. Ultraviolet light charges the ring particles, Saturn's magnetic field sweeps them inward, and gravity does the rest. Over time, the rings thin out, and what was once a dazzling halo becomes a faint ghost of its former self. So were Saturn's rings always there? Probably not. Many scientists think the rings are relatively young, perhaps only 10 to 100 million years old. They might have formed when a moon or comet got too close and shattered, or when multiple icy bodies collided near Saturn. That means humans are living at a lucky moment in cosmic history, right in the era when Saturn has its dramatic, photogenic rings. Here's another twist. Not all gas giants have big rings. Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune have rings too, but they're thin and dark. Saturn's are special because they're huge and bright. If you shrank Saturn down to the size of a basketball, its rings would be thinner than a sheet of paper, yet they stretch hundreds of thousands of kilometers across. A colossal structure, razor thin, slowly raining onto a planet. Want a fun sky fact? Even a small backyard telescope can show Saturn's rings. If you've never seen them for yourself, it's a bucket list astronomy moment. You're looking at something majestic that's also vanishing over deep time. Quick source shoutout. NASA's Cassini mission provided the key data on ring rain and ring loss rates, and NASA has published updates summarizing how the rings are disappearing over millions of years. So next time you see a picture of Saturn, remember you're witnessing a phase, not a permanent look. Planets evolve. Even the most iconic features fade. If this blew your mind, hit like, share it with a space-loving friend, and subscribe for more mind-blowing facts. What should we explore next? Black holes eating stars or the ocean under Europa? Comment below.